个爱主的大家庭。
And this is our family, especially that we love our Lord.
我们在教会的活动的当中，我们有主日的敬拜。
All the activities in the church include Sunday worship service.
来过我们主日敬拜的弟兄姐妹和福音朋友都知道，我们的主日敬拜是蛮严肃的。
So our friends, our gospel friends, and our brothers and sisters, you come to Sunday church, you know that it's pretty solemn.
我们每周五我们有团契的聚会。
And then on Friday evening we have fellowship meeting.
什么叫团契呢？
So what do we mean by fellowship?
团契就是你的在我里边，我的在你里边。
Fellowship means that you are in me and I am in you.
所以我们彼此是非常活跃的。
So it's a lively get together.
所以今天唱诗歌就是我们团契聚会的方式。
So this evening, you can see from this inspiration, this is part of our fellowship activity.
所以我们感谢主。
So we want to give thanks to the Lord.
去年在这个时候，我想着要唱主我高举你的名来着。
Last year at Thanksgiving time, I wanted to sing this song, Lord, I lift up your name.
但是呢，我不敢选这首诗歌。
But I did not dare to pick this song.
因为没有年轻人做我的后盾。
Because at that time I didn't have a group of young people to back me up.
所以我怕做这个动作呢，把各位的老人家累垮了。
So I was afraid that if we're doing this song, we have to do the movements, and all the senior citizens will be so tired.
我们感谢主。
So we want to give thanks to our Lord.
主给我们年轻人。
The Lord has given us a lot of youngsters this year.
让我相信圣经说的，在使徒行传的3章，圣经是这么说的。
So I trust the Lord and I believe what the Lord tells us in the book of Acts in chapter 3.
主把得救的人数天天加给他们。
The Lord increases the number of believers day by day.
我们今年有年轻人。
This year we have increased the number in our young people.
人数不少。
Quite a few of them.
我们更感谢主的。
We especially want to give thanks to our Lord.
是有8位的年轻人，他们在我们青年团契，他们今年在秋季，他们受尽归主。
Especially want to give thanks to the Lord because there are 8 young people in our young adults fellowship group, and they have dedicated themselves to the Lord, and they were baptized into the Lord this fall.
我们请今天在座的受尽归主的，今年受尽归主的年轻人站起来，我们大家认识你们一下，好吗？
So I'd like to invite the young people that were baptized this year. I'd like to
请坐。
Please be seated.
他们让我们想到圣经里边一句话。
So they made me think about a verse in the Bible.
圣经告诉我们说，
The Bible tells us
福音是神的大能。
the gospel shows the great might of the Lord, of God.
不是我们的能力。
It's not what we can do.
不是教会的饭菜。
It's not because we have good food in our church.
不是教会的建筑。
It's not because we have a wonderful building.
也不是教会的音乐。
And it's not just because we have such good music in the church.
福音是神的大能。
Gospel is God's Himself.
要救一切相信的。
And the gospel wants to save all that believe in it.
今天有年轻人会给我们做感恩的见证。
So this evening we have a few young people that will give us their testimonies.
我们感谢主，我们有这个机会能够跟他们一起分享我们的感谢和赞美。
We'd like to give thanks to the Lord that we have this opportunity to share their testimony and give thanks to the Lord together.
我们今天也应该是有在年末的时候。
And this year also is towards the end of this year.
我们要感谢服侍的同工。
We also like to give thanks to the co-workers that have served this church.
因着主爱在我里边的感动。
They were moved by the love of the Lord inside of them.
这些的弟兄姐妹。
These brothers and sisters.
他们在工作。
So after their work.
工作、家庭、婚姻各个方面都很忙的情况的下面， 他们愿意拿出自己的时间、精力、金钱，他们放到教会来服侍。
So even though they're very busy in their professional life, in their family life, and all the things they have to do, they are willing to dedicate part of their time to serve the Lord.
不是出于人良善的心。
It's not because of just of the goodness of their hearts.
没有教会说他们服侍了1年，我们发给他们一个大奖状。
The church did not say that they served the church for a year. At the end of the year, we'll give them a certificate, an award.
不是出于一个责任心。
It's also not because they just have a sense of responsibility.
你可以问在座的所有的服侍同工说，去年1年，杨牧师有没有拿着枪晚上到你家里来，逼着你明天去服侍神？
Ask the brothers and sisters who have served this year, did Pastor Tony take a gun in the middle of the night to go to your house and tell you that you better serve tomorrow?
圣经说，我们原来是被神的爱所激励。
The Bible tells us that we were stirred up by the love of the Lord.
因为神的爱在我们里边，
Because God's love is in our hearts.
我们愿意把我们的一生拿出来服侍他。
We are willing to dedicate our lives to serve Him.
我们要感谢神，
We want to give thanks to God.
但是我们还是要感谢那些在今年1年的当中辛苦服侍的同工的弟兄姐妹。
And we also want to give appreciation to the brothers and sisters who served this church and who served so much during this past year.
愿神在来年的里边多多的祝福你们。
May the Lord bless you abundantly in the coming years.
本来这一段的致辞应该是叶长老代表教会告诉大家。
Well, these words of appreciation should have been given to you by Brother Edward. Not Brother Edward, but Richard.
Brother Richard.
It was supposed to be given by Richard.
但是他今天生病，他不能来。
Oh, but Richard is not feeling well today, so he couldn't make it.
我不知道他是怎么准备他这一段的讲稿。
I don't know what he had prepared to show his appreciation on behalf of the church.
我是到今天吃晚饭的时候，我才知道叶长老不能够来跟大家致辞。
So I just found out at dinner this evening that Richard could not make it.
所以 Dr. Kim 告诉我说，我先生不能来。
I actually sent you an email. I sent him an email this afternoon to tell Pastor Tony that Richard could not make it this evening.
我就想我讲什么呢？
So I was thinking about what kind of words should I use to show appreciation.
在我里边有一个短短的祷告。
Inside of me there is a short prayer.
我说主啊，你要我讲什么？
I said, Lord, what do you want me to say?
我就想到一个故事，
And then I thought about a story,
一个真实的故事，
a true story.
是戴德生牧师的儿子。
It's the son of Hudson Taylor.
当他们在中国服侍的时候，
When they were serving in China,
中日战争爆发了，
there was a Sino-Japanese war.
所以他们父母和儿女分开，5个儿女就分开了。
So the parents and the 5 children were separated because of the war.
你知道当时日本的军队在中国是非常野蛮的。
So you know that the Japanese army, when they were in China, they were pretty brutal.
刚刚开始，戴牧师他总有一个侥幸的心理，
So at the beginning, Reverend Taylor had some worries in his heart.
因为他是洋人，
And because he was a Caucasian,
所以呢，日本的军队呢会比较优待洋人。
so the Japanese army may show some favoritism to the Caucasian people.
但是不久，珍珠港的事件发生了，
But then Pearl Harbor happened.
日本向美国宣战，
So Japan declared war with the U.S.
向所有西方的国家都宣战，
and declared war to all the Western nations.
所以洋人就成了日本军队第一个要抓的人。
So the Caucasians became the #1 enemy to the Japanese, and they wanted to arrest or capture all the Caucasians.
戴牧师和他的师母在山西，
So Reverend Taylor and his wife were in the province of Shanxi,
很安全。
a very safe Haven.
他的5个儿女在山东。
The 5 children, they were in Shandong, another province.
有一天，消息传来说，日本人已经占领山东。
So one day the news came to them that the Japanese already occupied the province of Shandong.
师母在神的面前有一个祷告，
And so Mrs. Taylor had this prayer before the Lord.
求你保守我五个儿女。
Lord, we ask that you keep my 5 children safe.
在他的祷告的当中，他听见神向他说了一句话。
So while she was praying, she heard the Lord say to her.
这一句话把他里边所有的担心都去掉了。
And these words that came from the Lord removed all the worries in their hearts.
神对戴师母说
And God told Mrs. Taylor,
如果你看中我看中的，
if you choose what I have chosen,
我就看中你所看中的。
I will choose what you have chosen.
所以戴师母他就知道，神看中的是中国人的灵魂。
So Mrs. Taylor knew that the Lord has chosen to love the souls of the Chinese people.
但是他也知道，他看中的是他的5个儿女。
But she also knows that the Lord has chosen her 5 children.
我们记住这句话：如果你看重神所看重的，神就一定看重你所看重的。
If you deem as important what the Lord deems as important, it will be important to you, the Lord.
他的5个儿女被关在日军的集中营的里边。
So her 5 children were captured by the Japanese and were placed in the concentration camp.
中日战争结束以后，
And when the Japanese war came to an end,
他5个儿女毫发无损，回到他们的父母的身边。
the 5 children were released without any harm and they returned to the parents.
我们今天用这个故事，用这一个祷告来勉励所有的服侍的同工的弟兄姐妹。
So I like to use this story and I like to encourage our brothers and sisters with what this prayer.
你们在过去的1年的里边，为着服侍主的缘故，你们奉献了自己的时间，奉献了自己的家庭，奉献了自己的金钱，因为你们看重神所看重的。
In the past year, you served the Lord faithfully because you deem what the Lord has considered important as important to you.
神必定看重你们所看重的。
And God will choose you what you consider important to you.
我们感谢主给你们有这样的爱心，你们愿意在教会的当中，我们彼此同工的服侍。
We thank the Lord that the Lord has given you this heart to love His work and to serve in the church.
我们盼望在新的1年的里边，能够和你们能够在一起的同工服侍。
We hope that in the coming year that we can serve again together in the church in God's ministry.
我们下面请李牧师带我们做一个开始的祷告。
Pastor Lee is going to lead us in an opening prayer.
亲爱的主，我们感谢你的恩典，在这个感恩节的时期，我们真是有许多事情向你感恩。在创世以前，你已经在基督里面拣选我们做你的儿女，这个是何等宝贵的事情！主啊，当我们没有认识你以前，你就爱我们，你保护我们，你供应我们一切的需要。今天我们成为你的儿女，我们有更多事情向你感恩，因为你照顾我们无微不至。所以我们今天晚上来到这里，也一同聚集，向你的感恩，求主带领我们以后的日子，让我们多多的爱你、服侍你，一直到主耶稣基督再来。我们将祷告感恩，是奉主耶稣基督的名。阿门。
对，不太习惯在这么多人面前讲话。
I don't like public speaking.
先自我介绍一下，我叫王贵春，英文名字叫张永王。
His name is Gavin.
我呢，今天出生27天，还没满月啊，不过1天就满月了。 今天呢也是想跟大家见证一下，我这将近1个月受洗1个月和我之前这20多年，将近30年的一个变化。
So I was baptized about 27 days ago, so I'm yet a baby in Christ. So I'm not even 1 month old yet. So I'd like to share with you my baby infant life and then my previous 20-some odd years in my life.
我呢在接触基督教是从我大学的时候，在国内上大学。
So I encountered Christianity when I was in college in China.
那个时候呢，我在大一的时候就已经认识了我的一个同学，他就是一个基督徒。
At that time, I was a freshman in college, and I had a friend who was a Christian.
我有幸通过微信，然后呢认识了一位法国的朋友这位朋友呢，他的一个中文名字叫希望，但是他的本名我就忘了叫什么名了。
So through WeChat, I got to know a friend in France, but I don't really remember what his French name was.
他也是一位基督徒，然后我们平常的话都在海边，然后见面，然后呢，他跟我聊一些圣经方面的东西，所以说很多圣经方面的东西都是通过他，然后呢跟我说的，然后呢也是通过他去了解这些东西。
So it's through these friends that I got to know about Christianity, about the things of the Bible.
但是在大学里面大家可能都知道，在国内大学里面学的一些东西，可能受社会主义影响比较深，影响特别深。所以说那个时候呢，我是对这个圣经只能是抱着去了解的态度，并没有去信这个东西。
So as you know, in college, especially in the Chinese universities in China, you were studying all the time, and when I was looking at the Bible, I was really just studying the Bible, not really to believe in the Bible.
但是在我与他们接触的过程当中尤其是跟我这个同学接触当中，很优秀这个同学我一直在好奇他为什么会这么优秀。
So as I was talking to my friends, especially this friend from college, he was an excellent student, so I was wondering why he was such a good student.
我就观察我宿舍这几个人，然后呢做了一个比较其中他每个周末，无论是学习压力多大，他都要去教堂主日学。
So I was observing the students in my dormitory. I noticed that this young man who was a Christian, no matter how much studying he had to do, how much pressure, the test coming up, every weekend, every Sunday he would go to church. He would attend church and attend Sunday school.
其他同学都是待在宿舍里，然后呢对着电脑玩游戏。
So the other students in the dorm, I saw that they were staying in the dormitory and they were playing computer or video games.
这导致了大学毕业的时候那些玩游戏的没有一个能正常毕业，就是毕业。
So I noticed that all the people that were playing video games so much during the college time, they could not graduate.
但是这位同学，然后呢去读 master， 就是硕士。
But this person that went to church, I saw he graduated and then he went to pursue the master degree.
所以在大学4年里面，我跟他的接触比较多也非常荣幸，也是正常毕业了。
So because of his influence, I suppose, I did very well in college and I also graduated.
然后毕业之后就工作，之后因为在国内的话，毕竟基督徒很少，所以说遇到的就不多，所以对这个就对圣经这一块，然后呢在工作这2年时间，然后呢就没有很多的接触。
So after I graduated from college, I got a job, but in mainland China there were not too many Christians. So when I was working, I did not have much contact with Christians.
直到我来到美国，来到美国之后，在这边自己一个人。
So until I came to the U.S., and I was here only very lonely, all by myself.
我知道在美国这边的话，教会基督教在这边是很自由的，然后也是很多，所以说那个时候我就有这样的想法，就是想到教会来。当时的想法很单纯就是想在教会交一些朋友。
So at that time, because I was homesick and I was lonely, and I knew that there were lots of churches in the U.S. and you have the freedom to worship, you have the freedom in the U.S. So I wanted to visit the churches. At that time, my purpose mainly was to make some friends.
但是在我来美国这5个月之内，我并没有来教会。那段时间也是我最痛苦的一段时间。为什么呢？因为我这5个月时间没有一个朋友没有。我在公司里面这些同事大家可能知道，在公司里面你基本上交不到一个真正的朋友的，之间都。
So the first 5 months I was in this country, it was the most painful time for me because I did not have one single friend. As you know, when you were in your workplace, you have a lot of colleagues, you work together, but it's very difficult to have one true friend.
没有朋友怎么办？那我就只能是拼命工作从基本上是2点一线，就是公司家，然后呢之间的一条路平常也不出去玩然后呢就自己一个人待在家里，所以我的内心是非常非常孤独。
So because at that time I had no friends, so what I did was I worked, I went home, I worked, I went home. That's all I did. So I was very, very lonely.
所以在这最近就是在第5个月，我终于坚持不住了，没办法，然后呢就去了洛杉矶，因为在洛杉矶我有2个朋友在那边，所以去那边主要是跟他们去交流一下。
So after 45 months, I could not stand this kind of life anymore. So I went to visit Los Angeles because I have a couple of friends there and I needed the companionship.
我这2个朋友是基督徒。
So these 2 friends of mine in Los Angeles, they are Christians.
他就建议我，然后我说你回到休斯顿之后，到教会，那里的人都很好，很友善。你在那边不会感到孤独你会感受到一些不一样的东西。
So they suggested to me that when you go back to Houston, you need to go to church there because in the church you will find some people who really will be very friendly, and then you will not be lonely anymore.
所以到6月份，我在那边待了1个月，然后回来之后，就在6月份，然后呢来到你们教会。说起来也挺不好意思，挺有点怎么说呢，有点戏剧性我是找教会，找什么样的教会呢？然后呢，我就打了一个什么呢？就是因为我英文不太好，就找了一个华人圣经教会。然后呢，输入之后，然后呢就弹出了这个 CBC。
So when I came back here to Houston from Los Angeles in June, I decided to look for a church, but my English is not very good, so I was typing into the computer to look for a Chinese-speaking church, and here we are, Chinese Bible Church, Chinese-speaking church.
然后我就根据这个网上的这个提供的这个地址，我就找到这边来了。
So from the computer search, I found the address of the church, and here I am.
来之后确实是感觉到，确实感觉不一样，然后都很热情，师母还有那个杨牧师也是。当天就是6月14号，当天带着我，要晚上让我去他们家吃水饺。
So as soon as I came to this church, I felt the warmth in this church. The same Pastor Tony and Mrs. Tony. The first day I got to hear, June 14, I remember very well, that they invited me to their house to have dumplings.
当天晚上我们就很多人，然后一起吃水饺，然后聊聊天然后呢我也是就是彼此交通一下，然后我也觉得突然感觉很有意思。
So that evening, that was the first time that there were a lot of people that went to Pastor Tony's house, and I ate the dumplings, and we had a good time together, and I felt the warmth in my heart.
但是在教会这段时间，因为公司方面的一些事情，也是导致自己还是非常非常的怎么说呢，就是非常非常的非常。就是非常困难，非常困难。
So because my work so during this time when I was in the church, my workplace gave me some difficulties.
所以我把这些困难呢，当时就跟杨老师还有这个 弟兄，然后呢说了一下，然后呢他们也给了我一些建议，也根据我的情况，然后呢杨牧师让我做了一个绝对祷告。
So because I share my difficulties with Brother Jack and Pastor Tony, and they then led me to a prayer to accept the Lord.
从那个时候开始我终于知道有些东西确实得放下，把这些东西交给主来，主会替我去做这些事情所以说来自公司方面的一些压力，或者说是一些生活上的一些不便我觉得是突然间感觉都是些小事情。
So I learned from them that I can unload my burden onto the Lord. All the troubles that I have at work and at my life, I can give it to the Lord. I can unload everything to the Lord, and I can immediately get the relief.
所以从那时起，我就基本上对我受洗基本上没有什么任何的疑问。
So from that day on, I felt that I truly believe in the Lord, and I have no questions that I want to be baptized.
尽管我对这个圣经就是神的话还是有很多的不解，或者说是有一些不理解的地方，但是我从那个时候开始就已经知道，没有任何的因素可以让我受洗了，已经那个时候。
So even though I don't know the Bible very well yet, and there are a lot of Bible passages that I don't understand yet, but I understand that I can be baptized and I would be in the Lord.
也是非常幸运，或者说是我觉得是一种必然神替我受洗之后，也是替我安排了一些让我意想不到的事情。公司这边也是在逐渐的进入规模，然后呢，公司里面也是招聘了不少人，然后呢，分担了我很多的工作这都是我从公司这边感受到公司的员工对我也逐渐的开始变得很融洽。
So after I got baptized, I found out that my workplace, they hired a lot of new people, so they shared my workload. So all of a sudden, my workload became a lot lighter. And they were also very friendly to me, and I was able to communicate a lot better with them. So I really think that the Lord has done something for it.
个人生活方面呢，也是觉得也没有任何的忧愁然后在这边也是每天该吃吃，该喝喝，该睡睡，也是没有任何的烦恼。
And also during my personal life, I feel a lot easier, and I just eat, drink, and be merry. I don't have anything to worry about.
这样的变化是我的主给我带给的。
And this transformation was brought to me by my Lord.
所以感谢神赐给我这样温暖的春天。
So I want to thank the Lord for giving me this beautiful spring.
我更感谢主赐给我安宁。
And giving me this comfort and peace.
感谢主赐给我内心安宁。
And give me the peace in my heart.
这就是我对主的一个见证。
And this is the testimony I like to share with you.
First of all, I want to apologize to Chinese-speaking people.
首先跟大家讲中文的弟兄姐妹道一个歉。
I can speak Chinese, but I'm not very good at it yet.
他中文其实讲得很好不肯讲而已。
Well, compared to Brother Gavin, I was baptized at a young age. So to spare you my whole testimony, I want to share you guys a part of a testimony that has really made an impact in my life.
所以我跟Gavin 弟兄不同的地方，我很年轻的时候，我很小的时候就已经受浸了，所以我今天要跟你们讲一个简单的见证。
To start it all off, I want to say a verse from the book of John, which is chapter 21, verse 17, where Jesus questions Simon and says, Simon Peter, do you love me? And this is the third time he has asked him, and Peter has answered, and he feels burdened because he feels hurt that Jesus has asked him 3 times. And he says, yes, Lord, you know that I love you, why do you still ask? And Jesus answers back, then feed my sheep.
我想首先要跟大家分享的是在约翰福音第21章17节这里耶稣问他的门徒彼得，西门彼得说：“彼得，你爱我吗？”然后彼得回答说：“主啊，你知道我是爱你。”然后耶稣又问他，所以好几次来问他，彼得说：“主啊，你知道我是爱你。”所以耶稣就回答说：“喂养我的羊。”
I'm not a natural born leader. I believe I was born to be a follower instead.
我出生不是要做一个领袖，我觉得我是出生就是要跟从的。
From a very small age, I followed my father's example. I followed my friend's example. I followed what it means to be part of a good person to match into society.
所以我从小的时候，我就跟着我爸爸或者跟着我的其他的朋友，看他怎么样子要在社会上做一个好的人。
But I never had the thinking of I want to be the leader and have people follow me instead of me following others.
但是我从来没有想过我要做一个领袖，我要人家来跟从我。
So in this past summer, God gave me this mission to with the addition of a new youth group that I was not aware of because I was in school.
所以这个暑假的时候，神给我我也不知道我们的教会有一个新的少年团契。
And to me, it was a huge shock at first because first of all, it was a sudden growth of people, and second, we spoke very different languages.
所以我看到突然间来一个我们教会都有这么多的新来的人，然后我们讲话好像就是不同的言语。
But somewhere inside my heart, I knew there was a voice saying that this was a group of people that I would eventually have to learn how to lead.
但是我知道神在我的心里头讲话说，这一群的年轻人，我要学习怎么样子去带领他们。
But the louder voice who actually projected out the voice inside my heart was from my dad.
在我心中这个声音好像越来越大声，是我爸爸讲话的声音。
So, being a natural follower and just suddenly thrown out into this world and trying to learn how to lead others was really, really stressful for me at first.
对我来讲，我是天生就是因为喜欢做跟班的人，现在突然间要我来做一个领袖，要带领这么多人，对我来讲是实在是不容易的一件事。
But I was constantly reminded that Jesus himself was a leader, and he told his disciples constantly to feed his sheep. And that since we are made in his image, we are asked to feed his sheep for him.
但是我知道圣经上我听到耶稣基督他是一个领导的人，他也是叫跟随他的人要去喂养他的羊，所以我在心里就知道耶稣也要呼召我去喂养他的羊。
So I took baby steps on trying to make an impact on this group by, first starting out, I did English classes. I created a basketball group since we found common interests. I found common interests and I tried to use it in my advantage. And as I learned more about them, they learned more about me.
所以我刚刚开始的时候，我也是一步一步很小步的跟他们在一起。起初是开始跟他们教英文然后就开始跟他们打篮球，因为这些东西我都是英文我可以，打篮球我也可以，所以我就慢慢的我做得好的东西来开始做。
And as they learned more about me and I learned more about them, I found out that it wasn't really that I'm leading them, but more so I'm learning from them, but they're also learning from me. At the same time, we're feeding each other, like Jesus said, to feed his sheep.
所以我是刚开始我是发觉不是说我怎么样子去带领他们，是我去了解他们、认识他们，然后我们互相的影响，他们也教导我，我也教导他们，所以我们就好像耶稣基督 跟我们讲，要喂养，互相的喂养。
And I didn't come to this realization until like just very recently when if just to actually back it up even more, a very quick history, I have a really bad knee.
所以我跟大家讲一下我的历史，我有一个很不好的膝盖。
I don't know the results. I don't know what's wrong with my knee. I just know it's bad.
我也不知道为什么我的膝盖这么会常常会痛，只知道是不好。
I just know that I messed it up because I was being too young. I wanted to do too many things at too many times.
我只知道我是很小的时候都要做很多的事情，就跑来跑去，所以就把这个膝盖弄坏了。
But very recently, a friend from this group, from the young adult group, and his father wanted to pray for me.
所以最近有一个我们的圣经团体有一个弟兄，他的父亲为我祷告。
And him and his father both came up, and as they were praying for me, they were just so overwhelmed by the Spirit of God that they broke down and they started crying and they were just saying Hallelujah and just praise the Lord. And that really, at that moment, it really hit my heart.
这个弟兄跟他的父亲两个在跟我一起为我祷告的时候，爱充满了感情。
And I've never had anyone pray for something that I feel fine about, but to have that much energy and to have that much spirit inside them and pray for me about that.
所以我从来没有一个人就是说我自己觉得没有什么大事，他们为我这个事情来用这么多的他们的精力，用这么多的他们的放这么多的心血下去为我来祷告。
But at that moment when they were praying for me, I remembered this verse when Jesus said to feed my sheep.
然后他们为我祷告这个时候，我又想到神给我这个圣经的章节说喂养我的羊。
Because at this moment I realized that while I did feed his sheep, I'm also being fed at the same time.
所以在这个撒野的，我就了解了，圣经上告诉我，我也觉得虽然我是服从他去喂养他的羊，但是我自己也被喂养了。
So I always thought being a follower is not necessarily a good thing.
所以常常觉得，我现在觉得这好像是假如一天到晚都要跟随的人、跟伴的人，也不一定是一个好事。
But I also realize now that being just a leader is also not a good thing.
但是假如我只是做一个领袖，只做领袖的话，说不定也不是一个这么好的事。
But God has shown me the conclusion that in order to feed your sheep, in order to feed his sheep, you have to not only be a leader, but a follower as well.
所以神给我了解了，就是你要喂养他的羊的话，你不单只要做一个领袖，你也要做一个跟随的人。
And in my college campus, we have our own Christian fellowship where we have our own fellowship of young men.
在我的大学的团契，我们也有一个基督徒的团契，年轻人的团契。
And in this way, God has also called me to become a leader for them as well.
在这个团体里头，神也呼召我，让我带领做一个领袖。
But like I said, because it's also, you have to be a follower but a leader, I learned that I find myself learning more from them and sacrificing for them, but also leading them at the same time.
所以我就在这边学习功课，我在觉得我在带领他们的时候，我也跟他们学到很多的东西。
So just to sum up my whole testimony is that God has really shown me that in order to feed his sheep, you have to not only follow others, but become a leader for others in order to feed.
所以我这里学到就是要服从圣经上讲的话，你要喂养我的羊。我们不单只要做一个领袖，我们也要做愿意跟随。
And I just want to praise the Lord for giving us this group that we have in order to help me learn this lesson.
我要感谢神赐给我们这个团契，让我可以学到这个功课。
And finally, just want to thank the family all the families who reached out to me, and they decided to pray for me, they decided to just worry for me, and they contacted me asking if I was okay, even when I felt I was perfectly fine.
所以我也要谢谢这些家庭，这么多的家长，他们都为我担心，为我的脚而担心。虽然我是觉得我是没有什么事，但他们都在这些事情上给我很多的关怀。我要谢谢大家。
And then finally, I want to thank God for changing me from just being just a follower into being a leader who can follow others.
所以也要感谢神，他要改变我，让我不单只是做一个跟随的人，然后变成一个做领袖，但是也是愿意跟随人的领袖。
Thank you for listening to me.
谢谢。大家晚安。你話佢講廣東話喎。好啊。我大聲啲。
我其實應該同大家分享下我點解會信主。
我跟大家分享一下我為什麼要信主。
其實我更想講下神最近為我作嘅工。
其實我要跟大家分享神最近跟我做的工。
我依家喺一間診所工作已經快2個月。
我現在最近在一個診所工作，大概快要2個月了。
唔好話點樣做嘅回事，我本來就係一個冇任何工作經驗嘅人。
我是沒有一個什麼工作經驗的人。
神將我安排到呢間診所，切切實實咁為我上咗一堂好深嘅課。
神把我安排到這個診所裡頭，真的是給我學了一個很大的功課。
上班第一日，整個診所嘅氣氛都好冷居。
上班的第一天，整個診所的氣氛都很冷冰冰的。
我跟所有人 say hi， 但似乎 nobody answers。
我同好多人 say hello，佢哋都唔睬我。你仲可以我講廣東話。
除咗佢哋其中一個美國人好熱情咁問我叫咩名字。
他們那邊一個美國人，他很熱心，他問我叫什麼名字。
然後拉住我教我所有佢識得嘅嘢。
然後他拉着我帶我教他一切他會做的事情。
因為步驟好多，當時嘢好多。
因為事情的步驟很多，那個事情很麻煩的事情很多。
佢冇辦法詳細咁教我。
他沒有辦法詳細的教我。
我一路跟喺佢後面，佢做咩我就做咩。
所以我跟着他後面，他做什麼東西我就做什麼東西。
就咁迷迷糊糊過咗第一日。
這樣子迷迷糊糊的過了第一天。
第二日我覺得我好。
第二天我覺得，他覺得很熱。
我就着咗件運動嘅短褲去上班。
他都穿咗一個運動的短褲去上班。
嗰日只有我同另外一個護士上班。
那天只有他跟另外一個護士在上班。
唔係第一日嗰個。
不是第一天的那個。
佢叫 Yancy。
他的名字叫 Yancy。
Yancy 係我喺第一日，我好努力嘗試同佢講話，同佢笑，但佢冇任何反應嘅。
這個 Yancy 是我第一天上班的時候，我很努力的想去跟他講話，想去跟他微笑，他都不理我。
但第二日一見到我，竟然主動同我講話。
但是第二天他一看到我，主動的跟我講話。
佢第一句問：You wear shorts？
他第一句就問他
：You wear shorts？ 穿得短。
哦，第一次他一看到他就問他為什麼穿短褲。
我當時仲唔係好明白佢嘅意思。
那個時候我還不是很明白他的意思。
我覺得佢終於可以同我講話，我好開心。
我覺得他終於可以跟我講話了，我就很高興了。
我就話 Yes, a shorts。
他說對呀，我是穿短褲。
然後佢好不屑咁重複我話 Yes, a shorts。
哦，他都很看不起的樣子跟我講穿短褲。
我就行開咗，當時我整個人都呆住。
然後他都走開了，那個時候我就整個人都呆住了。
旁邊一個負責接電話嘅同事就話：
旁邊一個負責接電話的同事就講：
我哋呢度係唔可以着短褲，我哋可以買制服。
我們這裡是不能穿短褲的，你可以去買制服。
我內心好內疚，亦都好無助。
我覺得很無助，我也那些覺得有點不好意思。
跟住我繼續做嘢。
然後跟着我就繼續去做事。
診所裏兩個醫生見到我，亦都好威嚴咁講咗我兩句。
然後在診所裡頭兩個醫生看我穿了短褲，也講了我兩句。
嗰次係我俾醫生嘅第一印象。
那次是我給那些醫生的第一個印象。
我做咗錯事，我好唔自在。
我做了這個錯事，我很不自在。
好想將所有我可以做嘅事都做到，彌補我個過程。
所以我很想把我所有會做的事情都做得好好的，可以彌補我的過錯。
我搶住把一個個病人叫入嚟為佢哋量血壓。
然後我叫那個病人一個個叫進來幫他們量血壓。
唔知點解嗰個血壓帶膨脹起嚟。
不知道為什麼那個把量血壓那個東西都脹起來。
剛好耶時經過。
然後剛好耶時走過。
我好慌張咁問佢點解。
我很緊張的問他為什麼這個量血壓東西會脹起來。他什麼都不講的瞪了我一眼，叫我走開。所以我就有點生氣了。
我將另一個病人叫入嚟。
然後我就去叫另外一個病人進來。
睇見呢個殘疾病人超行路好艱難。
看到這個病人他有點殘疾，就是走路有點困難，更艱難。
我去扶佢，佢第一句 Don't touch me， I don't need your help。
所以我要去扶他，但是他都一看到我就，看我去扶他都罵我，不要碰我。
可以理解佢身體健行嘅心情，但我聽到佢咁講，我內心係好難過，有啲害怕。
所以我聽到他這樣子在吼我的時候，雖然我心裡都很同情他這個殘廢的人，但是我也有點好像不高興。
心仲未平靜下嚟。
當我心還沒有平靜下來，
醫生攞住我跟進嘅病人嘅資料。
醫生就拿着他寫下來，從病人拿來的資料。
從病房出嚟問我點解可以體重得咁重。
就從病房，醫生從病房出來就責問我，為什麼連那個病人的體重都量錯了。
我哋話道歉，我內心充滿咗。
所以我馬上就道歉，我心裡都很害怕。
我已經忍唔住開始問神。
所以已經忍不住了，都開始要問神。
我究竟適唔適合呢份工作？
我到底適合不適合在這裡做工？
馬上就有聲音回應我。
我馬上就聽到聲音。這聲音就跟我講說：你不要害怕，
因為我與你同在。
因為我與你同在。
我必堅固你，我必幫助你。
我必堅固你，我必幫助你。
我似乎會有得到答案。
我就好像得到了答案。
此刻內心好平安。
然後經過這個以後，聽到這個答案以後，我的內心就有平安。感謝神。
我哋青年團嘅大哥大 Jack。
我們的青年團體的老大哥 Jack。
經常叫我哋每日都要抽時間讀經。
每天都告訴我們說要抽時間來讀經。
但係我係一個唔到軟弱都唔會讀經嘅人。
但是我是一個不到軟弱都不會去看聖經的人。
嗰晚我就打開咗聖經。
所以那天晚上我就打開了聖經。
我睇到神要同我講嘅話。
我看到神要跟我講的話。
I tell you, don't resist an evil person. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also.
所以叫你不要人家假如打你的左臉，你要把右臉也要給他打。
我開始反省我自己。
我開始反省我自己。
我因為耶時對我十文九不應嘅冷漠態度。
因為這個耶時對我十文九不應的態度。
同埋佢向老闆打我小報告嘅事生氣。
然後他對這個老闆打我的小報告的事情是很不高興的。
他向老闆打我小報告的事生氣。下班。
所以我就嬲咗。
下班嘅時候，我當住佢跟 everyone say goodbye except。
所以我下班的時候，我就當着他的臉跟每一個人都道再見，就是不跟他講再見。
呢啲唔係天父所喜悅嘅事。
但是這個我知道不是天父喜悅的事。
所以喺第二日上班嘅時候。
所以在第二天上班的時候。
我走到佢身旁，跟佢講 Hi Yancy Good morning。
我就特別走到他的身邊，跟他講Good morning Yancy 早安。
佢竟然有回應我，佢話 morning。
他竟然會回應我說早。
雖然表情為酷酷緊，但我都好開心。
雖然他的表情還是很冷漠，但是我很高興。
感謝主。
感謝主。
我開始好期待神每天都要同我講啲嘢。
所以我開始每天的等待神今天要跟我講什麼。
要點樣管教我？
怎麼樣管教我？
我靠住神嘅話，借住禱告。
我靠住神的話，借着禱告。
每天都進步同喜樂。
每天都有進步，每天都有喜樂。
到依家竟然有病人記住我嘅名
到現在竟然有病人會記得我的名字，
甚至我睇我為佢做過乜嘢嘅病人，
我沒有跟他做過什麼事情的病人，
拉我到一邊同我講：
還會拉我到一邊跟我講，
小姑娘，你一定要啲心機咁做。
小姑娘一定要用心在這裡做。
仲有唔係嚟睇病嘅，特意嚟診所送嘢俾我食嘅病人。
還有不是來診所看病的，還把東西拿東西來給我吃的人。
仲有醫生仲攞住個點心衝住我話：
醫生還拿着這個點心跟我來講。
Aaron啊，你一定你有空就吃吧。
你如果得閒就食呢個點心啦。
佢話 Aaron，雖然佢冇記住我嘅名字。
哦，他把他的名字講錯，叫他 Evelyn，那 Erica 叫他
雖然
Evelyn。
佢記錯咗我名字，但我都好感動。
雖然那個醫生把我的名字叫錯了，我心裡頭也很感動。
佢又連望都唔望我一眼，
他看都不看我一眼，
到指責我，
然後還會怪我，
到感謝我，
然後他現在他感謝我，
再到唯獨跟我一個人留點心。
然後還特別為他一個人留了點心。
而從不願意同我講話嘅 Yancy，
從開始不願意跟他講話的 Yancy，
已經成為診所裏面最錫我嘅人。
現在是診所裡頭是最疼我的人，
咁毫無保留咁教咗我好多嘢，
毫無保留的教我很多的事情，
所以感謝神。
所以我要感謝神。
我原是不配，
我原是不配，
原是一無所有。
原是一無所有。
跟住神嘅恩典，我得到豐盛富足。
跟住神的恩典，我得到豐盛跟富足。
歸榮給你，我親愛的主。
歸榮耀給你，我親愛的主。謝謝。立中配軍。
我們聽了這3個見證，
We heard the 3 testimonies.
看到神怎麼在一個年輕的大學生的一生的當中來引導他。
We see how God has led the life of this young college student.
神就是借着一個簡簡單單的一個孤獨來引導一個人回到他的面前。
And because he was lonely, the Lord has led him to himself.
我們也聽到英文講的 PK，Pastor Kid。
We heard a pastor's child, PK, pastor's kid, giving testimony.
大家都知道，當說英文的 ABC， 他們都說 PK 不好拿。
So all the very important Chinese English-speaking kids, they all say that it's not easy to be a pastor's kid, a PK.
但是神就做了這麼奇妙的工作，讓一個從小是學會跟的人，現在去餵養他。
So we see the miracle that the Lord has done. For this young man used to be a follower, but the Lord has led him to feed his sheep.
他從餵養的當中，他有得到被餵。
So from feeding the Lord's sheep, he also got fed.
我們也聽到我們的姐妹跟我們講，
And we also heard from our sister,
耶穌真是我們親愛的朋友。
the Lord Jesus, what a good friend he is.
他借着人生中的每一件的事情來向我們說話。
The Lord speaks to us through everything in our lives.
我想對所有的年輕人，大家都有一個比較困難的事情，
So for all the young people, there's always some difficulty.
就是沒有辦法讀聖經。
And it's difficult to find time to read the Bible.
但是神就借了這麼小的事情，讓我們的姐妹每一天都養成一個習慣，她要等神向她說什麼話。
But through these tiny things that happen in life, the Lord has led this young sister to wait upon His word daily from the Scripture.
我們為什麼需要這個節日？
So why do we need this Thanksgiving time?
因為我們要感謝神，
Because we need to give thanks to the Lord.
因為他是又真又活的神，
Because He's true living God.
他使我們的一生得着改變。
He has transformed our entire life.
我可以肯定說，親愛的弟兄姐妹，你們明年每一天的日子都會有改變。
I can affirm for you that for the next year, you will see changes every day in your lives.
但是今天我要借着聖經的一句話，我們彼此勉勵。
But But today I'd like to encourage each other with the words from the scripture.
使徒保罗说他感谢神，
Apostle Paul said that he gave thanks to the Lord
他说是因着你们，
because of you.
你们是谁？
What is this you?
你们是神的教会。
You means the Lord's church.
我想使徒保罗如果今天他在感恩节的话，他有许多的事情他要感谢。
So I believe that Apostle Paul, during this time of Thanksgiving, if he were here today, he had a lot of things to give thanks for.
但是他在帖撒罗尼迦，他说我因着你们，我喜乐，为着这一切我感谢神。
But in Thessalonians, he said that I have joy in you and I give thanks to the Lord because of you.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，我们不但是为着自己，我们感谢神。
Brothers and sisters, we not only give thanks to the Lord because of ourselves,
我们勉励大家，在明年的一年，为着教会，我们来感谢神。
I'd like to encourage you to give thanks to the Lord next year because of our church.
因为只有教会长进了，我们才能够得福气。
Because only if the church grows, then we will receive blessings.
我们记住使徒给我们的勉励，
So let us remember the encouragement of the apostle,
让我们明年一年，我们为着神的教会，
so that in every day of the next year,
因着教会有长进，我们更加的感恩。
we give thanks because the church has grown.
我们盼望我们明年的感恩见证聚会，我们有更多的这样的见证。
So let's hope that in next year's Thanksgiving meeting, that we'll have more testimonies.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and sisters,
教会是神的心意所在，
the church is where the Lord resides. His heart lives in the church.
教会是神自己祝福的所在。
The church is where the Lord's blessings reside.
我们明年感恩见证会的主题是神的教会有得着。
So next year, the theme of next year's Thanksgiving is that the church is the Lord's. The church is the Lord's home. Thank you.
我们一同的起立来唱这首。感谢神。
主啊，在我们没有散会以前，我们实在向你感恩。我们愿意把自己的生命交到给主，让我们每天、每个星期、每个月、每年都能够学习向你感恩。主啊，你实在对我们非常美好，但愿你保守我们以后的日子。 让我们成为一个更有用的人，能够荣耀主。我们将祷告、感恩、祝谢，是奉耶稣基督的名。阿门。
下面请大家请坐了，我们有一些的甜点在副团准备。